This is CBS 5 Eyewitness News.
The Berkeley tree sitters have kept up their fight for 21 months, but tonight trees are falling all around them. Tree cutters have been out all day pressuring the demonstrators to come down from their perch outside Memorial Stadium. An appeals court has given the university the green light to build a sports center at the site, and it looks like the school is ready to end the standoff. As Sharon shows us, that grove is shrinking.
Yeah, Twee, it's calm now, but in the last hour, a confrontation with police. Supporters of the tree sitters who were watching crews chop down trees defied police orders to clear the road for traffic, and we saw officers arrest 2 protesters. One of them, the tree sitters' lead spokesman, a man named Air, who wasn't too happy with me earlier today. Air, a lead protester, got a little testy when I asked why the tree sitters won't come down.
We honor nature's law. We're not here for man's law. There's a bigger law than man's law, and man's law often favors the rich and powerful, so we're not surprised it's doing that once again.
You know, you guys are not students. You don't have the widespread support of the students at a campus that is known for protesting.
That's totally wrong. We have students.
Why are your people still in the trees? We talk to people who say that it's embarrassing.
Talk to a student. You're embarrassing right now by misrepresenting what we're about. We've had student support here. We've had 40 students climb to the trees. We've had 40 other students climb the fences. We have students behind me. We have students there. So why don't you stop lying to people?
Arborists are cutting trees, trying to squeeze out 4 remaining tree sitters who've been camped out nearly 2 years.
The courts have spoken. It's time for them to come down.
We're here to bear witness to the destruction of our Mother Earth.
The protesters vow they won't come down so UC Berkeley can build a new seismically safe $124 million athletic training facility. And since an appeals court refused to block the project yesterday, opponents are asking the state Supreme Court to stop construction. Many students tell us the protest has gone on long enough.
They're annoying a lot of people. I just want them to go away and disappear because they're in the way of progress. They're in the path of progress.
But protesters insist they'll stay to protect what they call an ancient grove, a grove the university says isn't as old as the tree sitters say. At a certain point, though, are you doing more harm than good to your cause by continuing this?
Our goal is to defend this native burial ground and demand that the university show respect for indigenous cultures.
The last thing we want is for anybody to be hurt. The last thing we want to do is get to the point where we have to begin to consider a forcible extraction.
UC Berkeley spokesman says by Monday all the trees in this grove will be chopped down except this tree that is occupied. No word on what will happen if this tree is still occupied here on Monday. Tweet.
Sharon, we saw your confrontation earlier with the tree sitter who calls himself Air. We saw that, and we saw the arrests at the top of your piece. What has the mood been like at other times during the day? Has it been confrontational for much of the day?
Not too bad. There was one incident involving a bottle, and as we're talking about that, you can go ahead and look at our live chopper pictures over the tree sitters. There was an incident involving a bottle. The UC said that one of the arborists got hit on the head with the bottle, ended up being treated for a cut to his head. We talked later by cell phone to the tree sitters who said that, well, it was just an accident. We're trying to reorganize our rations, and somehow the bottle fell on his head. That's what they say. So other than the confrontation, other than the arrest, other than the bottle, on the whole, things have been pretty peaceful here today. Tweet.
At this point, are you still seeing a lot of the tree sitter supporters around there? I know there have been questions about whether they were getting a lot of food and other support from people on the ground. Is that still going on?
They still maintain what amounts to kind of a camp across the street, and they're still allowed to supply 1 bag of groceries that UC Berkeley police look over before it does go up into the tree. They're still allowed that. There's still a number of supporters who are across the street down below just for moral support.
Okay, so a lot of the trees coming down, but they're still getting some food, the remaining tree sitters. Sharon Chen at UC Berkeley, thank you so much.